Fred's joined us. Good on you, mate, because it's midnight there.
Hello, Fred.
Hello, guys.
Fred, how's the
Fred.
red wine, mate?
that'll be the end of it, I'll bet. Just
Cheers.
started. Wow.
What sort is it, Fred?
Merlot.
It's McWilliams Black.
Mm.
No, it's a red. This one's a Cab Sav. Yeah.
That's that, right. Good. I
Been
miss
midnight with you, Fred.
It'll help you sleep.
You're looking pretty awake for midnight.
Yeah, actually, you're looking pretty darn good for midnight on the red wine, Fred.
Yeah, we're not looking too bad without it either.
We'll start soon. Just give us a few more minutes, okay? Hey, Monica, nice to see you.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Fred. Hi, John. Hi, Peter.
Good to see you
Hi,
again.
Carol. Hi, Pat, Mark,
Hey, Monica.
Jeff.
Janice.
Keep pouring there, Fred. I got the wrong stuff. I'm on coffee right now.
What do you want, Pat?
A coffee.
Yeah, I've got water on. Yeah.
Well, I've got water too, but yeah, cheers.
I guess 6 o'clock in the morning is a bit early to start on red wine, Pat, right?
It's been done before,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
too
sure,
early.
but yeah.
It's noon somewhere.
Hi, Janet. Nice to see you.
I remember when I'd get up and eat cold pizza and drink warm beer, whatever was left on the counter from the night before.
Yeah, the hair of the dog.
Many, many years ago.
Actually, Pat, I remember in a little town, for those who are in Australia, you may know it, a little town called Narromine. It's out near Dubbo in Western New South Wales.
I know it very well.
Okay. I was actually, this is when I was in a teaching era, and I was living in a pub in the town, okay? And there's this guy, and I was also involved in the junior rugby league because I was involved in football up to and I was playing at the time, was still in those days. I was playing for a team in Dubbo but living in Narromine. And there's this guy who I met in the football, and he was a really good fellow, right? But he was a terrible alcoholic, really terrible alcoholic. And I remember I used to go down, he used to tell me, Peter, whatever you do, before you go off to school, please make sure you give me a shake at 8 o'clock in the morning because I've got to get to work, okay? And I used to go down and shake him, and he was living in the same pub, same hotel, right? And the first thing he'd do was reach under his bed, Pat, and bring out a bottle of beer, okay? Knock the top off it, it's hot, and he'd drink the beer. That's the first thing he'd do before he had a smoke. I'll never forget that as long as I live, right? And I mean, he was a nice bloke, but he really had it badly, unfortunately. He passed away, by the way, within about 5 or 6 years, okay?
Yeah.
Yvonne, nice to see you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Peter.
Good morning.
Well, Yvonne.
Okay, I think we'll get started, okay? So, here we go. Yeah, okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode number 94 of Your Next Level Mastermind. Our topic for this week is, what would you call your autobiography? And this is a family show, so please keep this clean. Right? And also, I'm going to ask you why you called it that, all right? Yeah, Santa Claus is just joining us, so bear with us for a moment. So what would you call your autobiography, and why would you call it such? Before that, I want to enable each of you to introduce yourself to the people who are watching the replay. And for those who are watching the replay, there will be links to each and every one of these people here. And I would very much encourage you to reach out to them. Okay, reach out to them in the spirit of Christmas. Reach out to them in the spirit of having a really good finish to 2022, because these people may be just the person you need to turn next year around for you. Okay, reach out to every single one of them. It doesn't matter what you hear them say, because you don't know who they know. Okay, And these people give up their time freely, okay, to join us, to contribute their expertise, their experience, and their sense of fun and camaraderie. And I appreciate them very much. So please, if you're watching this in replay, you'll see the links under the video. Each and every one of them, just do me a favor and do yourself a huge favor. Reach out to them, connect with them, and say hello. And then let life flow from there, because you don't know what you don't know. All right, so with that in mind, welcome Patrick, Kern, and welcome Santa Claus, by the way. Nice to see you both.
Good morning to you all.
Okay.
Oh, it's so
Miss-
good to be here.
Oh, Santa is fully dressed for the part today. There's no doubt about that.
Santa's got a few busy days ahead of him.
Yeah, you got a busy day with
I
Pat tomorrow, I
certainly
believe.
do.
Is that right?
Yeah, tomorrow night in Phoenix,
7:30.
about 5:30. Yeah, 7:30, 5:30.
Yeah, 7:30 Eastern time.
Are we going to get a
Yep, yep.
video of it, by the way?
Well, I imagine we can.
Is that
Santa,
possible?
you,
Santa
Sure,
Claus?
I can record it. I can record it.
Because I'd love you to just share a little bit of it, even if it's a small segment within the group, within our community.
That's a great idea.
Sure.
Okay, I
It's
mean,
a great idea.
it helps you as well, Santa Claus, but it also helps us, get into the feel and the spirit of Christmas with Pat and his grandchildren and everything else. I mean, I love that.
Well, you can also be on my Facebook page, my Santa Anthony page. I every Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time, I do story time, and I have several stories that are up there now. So I read a book every Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time.
Do me a
Yeah,
favor,
if
make
I
sure
s-
that link's in the chat, would you, Santa?
Sure,
that?
absolutely.
Address them that too. That'll be
I
good.
saw that and sent it to him. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. All right, so with that in mind, let's start for those who are watching the replay, let's start some introductions before we talk about the topic itself, which again, just to remind you, what would you call your autobiography and why? We're going to have some very brief introductions from the people here about what they do, why they do it, and why you should in fact reach out and talk to them. Okay, so I'm going to start with you, Pat. Okay, Pat Dreyer, followed by you, Fred, because it's late in the night time. You've had a few red wines. I want to keep you awake. So, Pat, over to you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Pat Dreyer from Phoenix, Arizona, in the United States out here, and I am 3 hours south of the Grand Canyon and 3 hours north of our leaky Mexican border. And I'm in network marketing with a company called My Daily Choice. Now, there's a crazy little fact for you about network marketing. Most people, and 90% of people in network marketing, think network marketing is selling, and it's not. It's anything but. So when I find people who want to make money, I show them how to make money using network marketing as that vehicle. Now, we have a system for doing it that's so simple that anybody can do it. It doesn't require selling. And the best part is it doesn't take much of your time. And now this is without a doubt the best way to own your own life and obtain freedom. And the only thing that's required is desire and commitment. So let me know if you want to hear the rest of the story and I'll show you everything. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you very much indeed. So for those who are watching and you're not sure, check out with Pat Dreyer, okay? He can give you the whole thing on a napkin, okay? Which is pretty smart way of doing business, to be quite frank. So thank you very much, Pat. All right.
Thanks, Peter.
Fred Gillen, followed by Yvonne Jones.
Thanks, Peter. Fred Gillen from More Marketing Ideas. That's the name of my business, and it's what I actually do. I give businesses more marketing ideas. So I'm an online marketing strategist, and I help small businesses get their message out there by optimizing their online presence. And one of the methods we use to do that is to get them up and running on Google My Business. And it's now called Google Business Profile. So we help them get seen on Google by establishing that page. It's a free service that's available from Google, but people need to know how to set it up properly and to optimize, and we help them do that. And if anybody wants to reach out to me and have a chat about it, free consultation is available at any time. So let's have a chat, see if we can get your business listed on Google My Business so you get some more leads, sales, and the FPOS ringing. And it is 12:13 a.m. in Australia at the moment. So I'm just going to have a drink, stay a little bit lubricated so I can listen to you guys. Take care, guys.
Thank you very much, Fred. And by the way, I've heard some incredible feedback, excuse me, about the value that Fred gives to people. So please take him up on his offer because he is good at what he does. Okay. Yvonne Jones, followed by Mark Engstar.
Hello, hello everyone. I'm Yvonne A. Jones, and I'm located in Central Florida, just about 30 miles south of Disney World, or is that Disneyland? Disney World, yes, in Orlando. And I specialize in helping mature online women entrepreneurs create wow experiences and memorable moments so that they grow their business without feeling that they have to be marketing experts. And my mantra is focus on relationships and the money will follow. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Yvonne. That was very succinct and to the point. Well done. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Customer
I'm Mark.
service. Beg your
I'm
pardon?
Mark Oh, sorry.
Go, Mark. Sorry, go.
I'm Mark Engstar from Hamilton, New Zealand, and founder of the Strangers Community, Strangers Group, which is Strangers Community is not for profit, and Strangers Group's social enterprise. So we're starting off some startup. I'm an entrepreneur myself, wealth making opportunities consultant, and just working on my own projects this year. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. We're just launching a selling coaching, consulting, and influencer mentoring services at the moment. So if anyone would like us to market them for them, free on our websites and that, then connect with me and that. So yeah, that's, and in the near future we'll have our e-commerce site running, and same thing, it's free to advertise your products and services on there. So yeah, that's things that are happening at the moment.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed. And thank you also for joining us at 2:16 in the morning in New Zealand. That takes some booting. There's no doubt about that. I really appreciate you for that. Okay. Carol Davies, followed by Andrew Kavanagh.
Morning, everyone. My name is Carol Davies. My company is the Passion Motivator Coaching Company. I'm located in London, Ontario, Canada, which is not very far from Toronto. And I'm a mindset strategist coach who helps women entrepreneurs who are stressed and overwhelmed to find how to make the life of their dreams. So if you're a woman entrepreneur who's having a few rough moments in life, please get in touch with me if you're feeling like you don't have enough time for yourself, you're feeling perhaps low self-esteem, and also, lack of, assertiveness, and just how to get your life going the way you want it. Love to hear from you, and my details will be in the chat.
Thank you, Carol. What about if there's any men would feel the same way? Would you be prepared to help them as well?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So make sure your contact details in the chat, because the sad thing about it at this time of the year, when it's Christmas time, etc., and Santa, I know you'll talk about this in detail, but the sad thing about this also, this can be some of the loneliest times in the year for many people as well. And that's the sad part about things. So we should keep that in mind. So, all right, Andrew Kavanagh, followed by Jeff Field.
Okay, evening all. I'm Andrew from WHYse Choices, and I support and guide franchisors to help them to empower their franchisees and the franchisees to maximize the value of their franchise investment. The franchise model works beautifully when there's mutual respect between the franchisor and franchisees, and especially when built upon systems and procedures that encourage the uniqueness of the brand and the culture of the group. Through the medium of video, the whole process is simplified and allows everybody to follow. I'm Andrew from WHYse Choices.
Thank you, Andrew. And if people are in business and would like to look at ways that they can improve their systems, but they're not involved in a franchise, would you be prepared to help them?
The franchise model is a beautiful model, and no matter whether you're actually part of a franchise group or not, the whole process, that whole system works beautifully. Michael Gerber referred to it in his wonderful book E-Myth, and it's something it's timeless. So, in answer to your question, Peter, absolutely.
Okay, good. Thank you, Andrew. Jeff Veal, followed by Santa Claus.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jeff Veal. I'm the business guru, commonly known as the mass marketer. I'm the guy who gives you all the marketing secrets the other ones want to charge you thousands of dollars for. So if you want to work with us, please feel free to reach out. And this weekend, guys, we've just hired a whole heap of graphic artists. And I don't know about the USA and Australia, but from my knowledge there, graphic artists cost anything between $50 up to $150 an hour. We've got some very talented people here, and they're available for $10 per hour with a minimum of 10 hours work, guys. So if you need some graphic art done, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to help you.
Jeff, just very quickly, graphic artist, $10 an hour and a minimum of 10 hours, right?
Correct.
So in other words, there's a minimum order of $100.
Yeah, correct. And they can use that 10 hours over the next 3 months if they wish to.
That was going to be my question. Do they have to use it all at once? And the answer is no.
No, not at all.
Okay. Thank you very much, Marty. Good. So those of you who are watching this and need some graphic artist work, check out with Jeffrey. Okay, that's a pretty good offer. Anthony Piselli, excuse me, Anthony. Santa Claus, sorry. Santa Claus followed by...
That's okay, Peter. That's quite all right, Peter. Well, I tell you, this is the greatest time of the year. And as you said earlier, oh boy, some people are very lonely. You know, this is a lonely time, a lonely season. I was just reading on Facebook about a friend of mine who, his name is Batman, but he portrays Batman, and he goes as a full-time career. He was posting today that this is the loneliest time of the year for him, even though he's, unless when he goes to visit family and things like that. And, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you and help everyone become a little bit more cheerful, help celebrate the season that much more. There's only 10 more sleeps until Christmas. 10 more sleeps until Christmas. And I'm telling you, this is the joyous season, the season of happiness, togetherness, being together all the time, and just, we should be together all the time, but all of the happiness that's here. There is joy in this season. And I'd like to bring that to you. So, who do you know? And I want to bring that to you in the comfort of your home. So who do you know that would love a visit from Santa? I'm coordinating visits, not just now at Christmas, but all year round. I'm doing it via Zoom. Okay. 15, maybe even a 30-minute visit. Private sessions in the comfort of your own home. A little happiness, a little joy, a little camaraderie. Oh, who couldn't do that? Who couldn't use that? Now, who do you know that has a youngster, a niece, a nephew, or a grandchild that could use a mid-year check-in, a birthday greeting, or a special message from Santa? I work with kids from 1 to 92. So all those kids that are in between there. So not necessarily, well, I consider everyone youngsters, even you, Peter. You're a youngster, Please stop by my Facebook, and please stop by my Facebook page on Friday mornings at 10 a.m. The link is in the chat box here. Story time with Santa. I read a story every Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So bring a little joy, a little happiness to everyone, any which way that we can. And that's something that we can all do. And the best way, okay, especially now, is smile. You walking down the street, smile at someone. Even if you don't know them, smile. It's the season. It's the season of joy. So please, everyone, celebrate the joy of the season of Christmas. So to find out more about what I can do to help you, check all the links in the chat box.
You're muted, Peter.
Oh, Peter, you're muted.
Peter's mute.
There you go.
I will say all that wonderful information again. Thank you, Santa, for the cheer and the spirit of happiness you bring and the joy you bring to everybody. You are a one awesome person. There's no doubt about that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for those who are watching the replay, we have with us a really lovely lady by the name of Bonnie Hewitt, who is feeling, and I quote, kind of cruddy. So she's not going to speak, but for those who are watching, please check out her link in the video and reach out to her, because she is also pretty special. She's not feeling the best today, but she's made the effort to join us, and for that I really appreciate you, Bonnie. So thank you so much. Monica Periade, followed by
people coming into the group. So the question is, as a coach, are you aware how to?
Oh, who am I talking to there?
I don't know. Somebody.
That's strange. That's strange. Monica, over to you, followed by Janet.
Thank you, Peter. Hello, everyone. My name is Monica Periade. At the moment, I'm located in Romania, and I help men and women overcome toxic relationships, being at work, in a workplace, different environment, could be family, could be in a relationship. I help them gain clarity, understand that what happens to us, it's not defining us, but what we decide to do with what happens to us. So I help men and women overcome anxiety, the causes, identify, and feel good about themselves again. So this week I'm looking for meaningful conversation. So anyone out there that wants to learn more and gain some clarity, I'd love to reach out. Thank you. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Monica, very much indeed. And how long do you intend to stay in Romania?
I'm leaving on the 21st to Germany, and then back in January, and then again, a different destination.
Wow. You need a new passport, must be full by now.
They don't do stamps anymore, so I still have spaces.
Oh my God, I'm out of date. I didn't know that. All righty. Thank you, Monica, very much indeed. Janet Piselli, followed by John Allen.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Janet Piselli. I am AKA Mrs. Claus, married to Santa, and I'm in one of these days you may see me on here with a Mrs. Claus outfit, but don't hold your breath. I'm located in St. Augustine, Florida, and I'm affiliated with a company called Fox Life, and we are home of the Super Patch Company. Who do you know who needs better balance, stamina, energy, power, stability, pain relief, positive thinking, better focus, and so much more? Raise your hands. We all do, right? It's very, very, very stressful time. Anywho, if you or anyone you know needs help, these patches have a QR code that goes straight to open up your neural pathways. So they're 24-hour patches. Reach out to me and let's have a chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Janet, very much indeed. By the way, speaking of QR codes, Fred, you'd be impressed. I created my first QR code today on my own. Took me 10 seconds. They're not that difficult, are they? Thank you. All right, Janet. John D. Allen, followed by Pat Kern.
Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're on in this great, big, beautiful world of ours. I'm John D. Allen with Allen Small Business Coaching. I specialize in helping small business entrepreneurs solve three of their biggest challenges. That is, how to attract their ideal prospect, how to convert those prospects into paying customers, clients, how to fill their short-term cash flow gaps, leading to their long-term financial goals. This week, actually it's going to be tomorrow and Friday, I'm helping small businesses that are interested get 1 to 3 new clients before Christmas. What it is you can end this year strong. You don't have to be like your competitors and taking time off and then wondering at the beginning of the year, how the heck am I going to go? What this course is designed to do is, like I said, get you 1 to 3 new class before Christmas, get you off and running on a strong footing for 2023. So if you're looking for some help, reach out. My contact information is in the chat. Thanks, Peter.
Thank you very much, John. That session is 2 days, is that right?
That's correct. From 10 a.m. to noon Eastern on both Thursday and Friday morning.
Okay.
That's tomorrow and Friday.
Right. Okay. Pat Kern. First of all, how are you? Where are you? And then we can go from there.
I am just doing fantastic. I'm in a great mood. I'm in a beautiful spot down here in Key West, Florida. I'm still here till the 26th of December. Then I'll hop on my bike and go to Dallas, Texas. Then I might come back down here and get a job. I doubt it. But anyway, my name is Patrick Kern here in Key West, Florida, an outstanding area. The weather is always beautiful. And I'm an affiliate marketer with My Daily Choice, the house of brands. And you can start a business with me before the 2023 year to start the year out right. Just make it a stellar year for y'all. And, make a little income, because I am living the laptop lifestyle by the seat of a bicycle. And I'm enjoying life to the fullest and having fun. Keep smiling like Santa Claus does, because a smile is your profile and it'll make you happy, happy, happy. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you very much, Pat. You're always being smart, everybody. Yogesh, would you like to do anything about promoting what you do, or just contribute to the topic? Okay, just contribute to the topic. All righty. Thank you. Nice to see you, by the way, Yogesh. Always appreciate you joining us. Apologies for this session we've got from Gary Gleason from Joy Healy, and it's her birthday. So please make sure you reach out and just send her happy birthday. I sang a happy birthday, by the way. And she didn't really complain too much. Anyway, Shashir Lakhani, who hasn't joined us for quite some time, sent his best wishes to us all, and he's going to hope to join us in the new year. He's been really busy at the time. Sherry Bennett can't join us today. Malcolm Watson can't join us today, but he sent along his answer to what would you call your autobiography? And his answer was The Diary of a Nobody. And I haven't had the chance to ask him why yet, so anyway, I'll come back to that. Penny Kennedy can't join us, and she's hoping to join us as soon as she can because she loves being part of this group. And Tom Petty. Now, before we go any further, just one last thing. Again, for those who are watching the replay as well as those here today, if you're in our community, check out a little video I did with 3 little kids and their puppy dogs and the cows and goodness knows what, because I'm thinking about the opportunity of putting a community chat together. I'm in 2 minds about this. I don't know whether it's right or wrong, because I don't want to swamp people with chat stuff, right? At the same time, I want to be able to give people in the group the opportunity to share and continue to communicate in any way they possibly can. So Janet, you've made a suggestion, give it a shot anyway, let's try, okay? I'm in that sort of framework of mind as well, but I'd like your thoughts about it. So if you can go into the group and then look at the little video with me with the kids and the puppy dogs, which have got nothing to do with the message, by the way. If you can go in there and just share some thoughts with me, I'd appreciate it. And finally, this is the second last mastermind for the year. I was hoping like man to crack 100 before the end of the year, but we aren't going to make it. So we're up to number 95. Next week is our last one. And Jeff, thanks very much. He is kindly promoting, no, that's the wrong word. He is kindly donating a really special surprise. We're not going to talk about it, Jeff, right, until next week, okay? But it's a very special surprise that you and your family could take a real advantage of. So thank you for that in advance, Jeff, and we'll do some more promotions about that in the meantime. Okay. All righty. So our topic, what would you call your autobiography and why? Put your hand up there, use the reactions button, put your hand up there. We've got 27 minutes left because I want to finish on the hour to respect your time. So what would you call your autobiography and why would you do it? John, you were first off the mark. Over to you.
I know what I'd like to call it, but really.
Family show, John, family show, right?
I know, that's why I'm doing it this way. I did it my way. And, the old Frank Sinatra song, why I did this is my dad always told me growing up, if I was the first, I'd have been the last. Now, I always thought it was a compliment until I figured out actually what he was saying. So, I've always done things my way. So, that's what I'd call it. And have I always been right? No. But I figured out a long time ago, if I'm right 51% of the time, I'm ahead of the game. Nobody will be right 100%. But just think about it, ladies and gentlemen. If you're only right 51% of the time, what would happen if you were investing in the stock market or something like that? You could make a fortune. Thanks, Peter.
Thank you, John. Thank you very much. I'm tempted to ask you what your other one was, but I guess it's a little bit not family oriented, right? So I'll let it fly. But just, I'm curious. Message me and tell me. I'd love to know. All right. Okay. Fred, what about you, my man?
Yeah, I was just saying, John could type it into chat. Nobody else could see it, so it'll be okay. John just reminded me then when he talked about his parents, and like I'm one of 7, and my mum used to say I was the shakings of the bag. So how was that one? I think just thinking about it was hard to come up with one, but I think just for curiosity's sake, I would probably use the phrase "the last 10-pounder," and people would think, "Well, what's that all about?" And I actually was one of the last 10-pound poms. Now, nobody knows what a 10-pound pom is.
Yes, I do.
I'll explain briefly.
I do.
You know?
Yes, I do. Bring out a pom. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, it was. Yeah. So I grew up in Dublin, and I came from Dublin, but at the time the Australian government needed tradespeople. So they were offering tradespeople from Europe the opportunity to come out, and they paid their fare. And at the time you had to give I suppose a gratuitous amount of £10 just to sign the application to come out. And my decision at the time as a naive, just early 20-year-old, was that there was a choice of flying to Melbourne, and was flying at the time when I came out. It wasn't on the boat, so I actually had the opportunity to fly straight to Melbourne for £10 or fly to London for 27. And the decision was purely monetary. I had no idea what I was about to do, no idea what I was coming to. Absolutely, totally naive, and I'm still here. So because I couldn't find £10 to go back. So sorry, guys.
Fred, let me ask you, when you got here to Melbourne, did you have any accommodation organised or what?
Yeah. My brother was out here, but he was back home at the time, and his in-laws were here, so I stayed with them. But I got kicked out after 2 weeks, so I had to find my own digs after 2 weeks. I actually slept in the car that night when I got kicked out of where I was staying. So it was a real. And the other thing, and I'm not sure if people are aware of it, but in Europe, all the houses are built made of bricks, and they're fronts are bricks and pebble dash and all that kind of stuff. And when I left Melbourne Airport and hit the first suburb in Melbourne, which was Coburg, all the houses I saw were weatherboards. And I'm thinking, shit, this is like an old Western town. What have I come to? No idea. So yeah, total eye-opener. Amazing.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. Andrew Kavanagh.
Can I have another 5 minutes?
Say it again.
Can I have another 5 minutes?
5 minutes? To talk
That's the
about
name
your
of my book.
autobiography.
That's the name of my book.
Oh. Sorry. I completely missed that. Right.
Sure, you can have all the time you want, Andrew. Go ahead. You want another 5? Okay.
Well done. Well done.
That was very clever, Andrew. You shot me to pieces. Tell me why.
Because I leave everything to the last bleeding minute, including about an hour ago, or even probably less than that. Oh my goodness, what's tonight's topic?
Right.
So, I've actually got another one. It's I've written it down, but I thought, well, I'll start off with that one, hoping I'd get you, and I did, so that's good. Dream it, believe it, choose it. Your thoughts are your destiny. Choose them wisely.
Good. Good. I like the first one better, but that really got my attention.
I thought so too.
Thank you very much, Andrew.
Thank you.
Yvonne.
You know, I'm disappointed in myself. I had a really great title in the middle of the night and it disappeared. I didn't get up and write it down, and I cannot recapture this title. So I am just going to go with The Life and Light of Yvonne A. Jones, Living by Faith and Resilience.
Maybe your title should be In the Middle of the Night.
I don't know if I'd find enough to put around that, Fred, but thank you. Excuse me.
That sounds like a Sidney Poitier movie. In the Heat of the Night. Is that right? Sidney Poitier?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Would that
this
be
is the
appropriate,
Life
Yvonne,
and
in the
Light.
Heat of the Night for you?
Sorry?
Would that be appropriate for you in the Heat of the Night?
I don't think I have enough to frame a whole book around that, Peter. Maybe just a couple chapters.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Yvonne.
You're welcome.
Mark, what about you, my man? A title for your autobiography.
Reborn again and again. And because I had many new starts, and because you can just change your mind and start again, just like that, and that, you know, being positive, etc. And yeah, it's always you're always able to change your circumstances, your thought patterns, etc. at any moment. So that's why I chose that. So yeah.
Good on you, Mark. Well done. And I'm delighted that you have the guts to make the changes that are necessary. Okay, which is good, because some people won't change. They're scared of change. If you're prepared to do it, I admire you. Well done indeed, mate. Well done.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Some things I'm too stubborn to give up, though, as well. But at the same time, I'm trying to succeed at certain things. But yeah.
Oh yeah, but we've all come up with brilliant excuses not to do things, right? And we convince ourselves they're right, but it's really a whole lot of crap, to be quite frank, right? Carol, what about you?
Well, I had all sorts of different ones. I especially identified with Yvonne. I had a great one in the middle of the night, and of course it vanished. But the one that came to mind that I really identify with is the change maker, because I found that going through life, I've been able to change myself, but also I'm in a position to sort of help people connect, make changes with their own lives, and also to move on to other things. And it's a natural talent I have. And I have so many stories I can tell about that actually I'm thinking about doing it. So thanks for the idea.
Well done. And that's really clever. That's really clever indeed. Well done. Pat Dreyer.
You know, Peter, when you become a certain age, the corporate world doesn't really want you anymore. So you gotta figure out what to do with it. And so in my retirement, I decided that my title of my book would be, he made more money in retirement than his entire 40-year career. And if you flip the book over, it says he showed thousands of people how to attain freedom through residual income. And the key to earning money and being successful is to just leave everybody off, better off than you found them. And so that would be my book right there, is helping more people. And I am anything but done when it comes to being in retirement. I got to tell you, just like you and the rest of this gang here, at least the older guys, we're not done. we got so much left in us that it is probably going to be easy to make more money in retirement than during our 40-year career. Because obviously, if you go back a ways, when we first started working, $20,000 was a lot of money. So,
yeah.
So the number didn't grow until the later years, and so it might be pretty easy to take this number out, and that's what we're working on.
Actually, Pat, I can remember my first year in teaching. I earned $3,800 a year, full-time teaching.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I also recall one of your comments that the best is yet to come, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And that always resonates with me, Pat Fryer, and the best is yet to come. That's a great mindset to have. I really think that's great. Well done. Thank you, Pat, for your contributions as well. And by the way, advance notice before we get to you, Santa Claus, advance notice next week, which is the last one of the year, okay? And we're going to have Jeffrey doing a surprise for us. I'm going to give you the topic right now, okay? So you can think about it for the rest of the week. Okay? It's called, how would you describe 2022 and why? And again, this is a family show, right? So, but how would you describe 2022 and why?
Nearly over.
You can tell me next week, but not now. Thanks.
Not enough wine.
No, right.
I'm trying.
Thank you for your contribution, Pat. I appreciate that.
Thank
All right.
you.
Now, who do we have? Who do we have next? Santa Claus. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I struggled with this one, with the title of what I would want my autobiography to be. It's like, sheesh, really? You know, but as a title, but I think it keeps coming back to me. The year I became Santa Claus, and the changes that it has created in me, in embracing the life of Santa Claus, or the character of Santa Claus, because it took me from, the kind of guy that I was, that was shy and not wanting to be in the limelight, to being the center of attention. And then once it happened, wow, it released, I don't know, this mega tsunami of whoever is inside this body here, and it's been nothing but great, blessings left and right, and getting to meet new people, putting smiles on people's faces. That's the greatest feeling in the entire world. I can't tell you how many people have come to me when I go and I have the picture sessions and stuff like that in public, and just a smile, a nice word, a kind word, something like, I believe in you, you can do it. And then they stop, they turn, tears in their eyes, saying, you're the first person that says that in a long, long time, and you can do it, you are the best, and stuff like that. And Santa, this moment here has changed my life. Or having a child who's severely autistic, who does not communicate or does not function normally in public with others, to sit there and look at pictures of myself that I had taken from a Comic-Con on my cell phone, that I was with Batman, and I was with Wonder Woman, and I was with Spider-Man, and the kid was just, and the mother was just absolutely in tears, because this is not his normal behavior. This is something that he doesn't do. And you've got him and changed, you've taken him out one step beyond where he has been all this time. And just the little things in life to help change someone else's life. And and putting that smile on someone's face, that's all it takes, putting a smile. And I live for putting a smile on someone's face.
Thank you, Santa Claus. Great message for all of us, by the way. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the video when you go visit with Pat tomorrow. That'll be fantastic. By the way, Bonnie, who can't speak very well because she's not feeling very well, she said her autobiography title would be My Unbreakable Story or Becoming Unbreakable. Thanks for sharing, Bonnie. And she also said, we granted our kids from the internet one time, then renamed the password, no, you can't be online. So thanks very much, Bonnie. And I hope you can join us next week with a voice because I appreciate you. All right, who's next to go? Can't see any hands, but I haven't covered everybody. Who'd like to go next?
I go. Hi.
Ashvin, I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm driving, but I like to join you guys. So I thought I'd join anyways, but I'm driving. So that's why camera is off. And my warm hello to everybody.
Hello, Ashvin.
Hey, Ashvin.
Hello,
There you
Ashvin.
go.
Oh,
So what do you
Hello,
got for your
Ashvin.
biography?
Just be careful while you're driving.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead, Peter.
So what's the title of your autobiography?
I would say Resilient Man.
Okay, Resilient Man. Good.
Yeah.
And can you tell me why?
Well, because of the things that happen, for instance, in my life from childhood and where I am now, and all the ups and downs, and I think it's a miracle that I'm here today. So I was thinking Miracle Man, but then I thought Resilient Man. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll share. Thank you for that, because I'll share something with you.
Tell me.
I was with all of us. Okay. My son in Australia from my previous marriage was an Olympian, and he ran in the 2000 Olympics, which was in Sydney, 400-meter hurdler. And in the Olympic Village, one day, Muhammad Ali visited the Australian team, and I happened to be visiting Matt at the time on a special pass. And Muhammad Ali sat next to Matt and talked to him and 3 others, okay, about what they should be doing in their life. And he said, and he gave him these words, okay? This is direct from Muhammad Ali's mouth. And he said to Matt, determination will win in the end.
Right.
And very true. What you just said then, Ashvin, reminded me of what Muhammad Ali told my son. Okay. And I've got that printed out, okay, because it's a really good piece of advice when you think about it. All right. Thank you, Ashvin, for sharing. Patrick,
thank you.
Over to you. Patrick Kern.
Well, I didn't really have to think very hard about this at all. Matter of fact, I just thought about it when you told the subject here a little bit ago. My autobiography will be The Adventures of a Traveling Man by Patrick Kern.
And what a great adventure.
Pardon me?
And what a great adventure it is.
Aye, that it is.
And you got a long way to go, mate, right?
I got a long ways to go.
Yeah.
Like Santa Claus always, keep smiling and make people smile. That's it.
Good. Thank you, Pat. Well done.
Like I said last week, that he's not going back to Bellingham. This is our favorite nomad.
Yeah. Yeah. Have laptop, will travel, Patrick Kern, right?
Aye.
Okay. Jeffrey Beale, what about you, my man?
Yeah, John stole mine. It was a basic one. I did it my way, of course, but then I put one in the chat that's R-rated for the family, so you'll find that in the chat, which I already sent Peter. Guys, if it was a business book, I would have just said a straight one. Are you asking the right questions based on how Peter helps his clients? But my one would be From Skip Bin to Millionaire in Just 50 Years. That would be the title of my book, guys, because when I was 14 plus, I was living in a skip bin. And I left the skip bin and I graduated. I went to car yards and started sleeping in the back of cars. And it was like the Hilton, all these leather seats and get to pick the car I wanted. Fantastic. When you're a kid, it's like Christmas time.
Wow.
So that's mine, guys, from skip bin to millionaire in just 50 years.
And the one you put in the chat is family oriented anyway, from outhouse to penthouse.
Yeah, that one was, but the one I sent you wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. I love that one.
Yeah. Well done. Thank you very much, Jeff.
No
Okay.
trouble.
The
Monica.
Hello, guys. I think my title will be The Anatomy of Happiness, but wait, I just have already the book. So I think I'm going to go with what Mark said, and it's reinvent, redesign, but never give up on your values. Understand your values and never give up on that. So what I'm doing every day, I reinvent, I redesign, so I can do the things that I have to do, but I hold to my values. And my values, I don't want to share now what are my values, but I think we all share similar values here. So thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Monica. Have you and Mark had the chance to talk to each other?
Yeah, I think we talk, but I liked what he said right now, and he inspired me to say about reinvent, redesign.
Good. Well done.
We had a one-on-one last Friday, and we just booked another one for this Friday.
Good. Good. Yogesh, what would you call your autobiography and why?
Hi, everyone. I've been thinking a lot about this because I feel like I'm still on my journey. So it's very difficult to zero in on one title. But if it has to be for my current life, I would call it It's Showtime.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, yes.
I feel that, every time, no matter what's going on in my head, the moment that camera comes on or I get on stage, you just have to move everything aside and that's been my mantra. Like, no matter what's happening, as soon as the camera goes on, you just have to turn that switch on, and be the best version of yourself. And probably it might change later when I get a little older or when the journey continues, because today I got a chance to interview the co-founder of Mind Valley, Kristen Manlakiani, and she's coming out with a book in June next year. So the topic was about the book, Becoming Flawsome. So so it's accepting your flaws, but being awesome at the same time.
That is very clever.
Yeah, it is. And so that kind of made me think about what I title a book towards the end of my life. And I was like, probably it would be Being Me at the end of my journey.
Thank you, Yogesh. Thank you very much indeed. That's great. Janet, what about you? You thought I'd forgotten, didn't you?
Hello. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
You thought I'd forgotten you, didn't you? I
was hoping. No,
she was hoping.
No, I think my autobiography's title would be The Day I Met Santa Claus.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Good.
That's where the real journey started. So we'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Thank you, Janet. And that's very appropriate, by the way. Yeah. All right. We've got 3 minutes left. Anyone else want to contribute before we wrap it up for today? Any other thoughts about an autobiography title that you may feel appropriate?
What was your one, Peter?
It's not a biography title, but it was Spike Milligan when he was asked what he would like on his tombstone. You know what the answer was?
No.
I told you I was sick.
Yeah, I told you I was sick.
Jeffrey.
Peter, what would yours be?
Mine is honesty will get you everywhere.
Very good.
Yeah, wonderful.
Very good.
I've lived by that as much as I possibly can, because we live in a world of so much skepticism and distrust, truths and deceits, right? And if you
maybe diplomacy, Peter. Maybe diplomacy will get you anywhere.
Maybe, but at the end of the time, if you can
honesty gets you
get
more
to if you can help people get to the truth and be honest with them, then be quite frankly, that's also the secret of a really good business, be quite frank. That's really what it's all about. Anyway, enough from me. Thank you, everybody.
Santa has a call to action for everyone for the week and for all through the new year. Smile.
Yes.
Everyone, the big ear-to-ear smiles, as big as you can make it. Smile so hard that it hurts. So smile at everyone you meet as you're walking down the street. Just smile. Smile. It's a call to action. Everyone watching this video, smile. Turn a smile at the person you're sitting next to. Smile at the person at the grocery store. Smile at the person in the liquor store. Yeah, maybe because they're making you happy, but smile.
Great message.
You'll never know how much you can change someone's day.
Thank you all very much, Santa Claus. Anyone else before we go?
Don't forget to save the chat.
All right, John. That's good. That wasn't what I was looking for. Yeah, that's good. That's a good reminder. Thank you, my man. Anything else before we go? Going once? Okay. Thank you very much for your contributions, everybody. I look forward to seeing you. I hope you can join us next week. It's our last one for the year. Jeffrey's got a really special surprise for us, which is pretty darn good, to be quite frank. And don't forget the title is, I've got it written down. How would you describe 2022 and why? Thank you again, everybody. I really appreciate who you are. Take care. Bye for now.
Peter. Thank you, everyone. Everyone, keep shining and smile.
Hey.
Smile.